We're on the line here with Aaron at Fagan Associates, and man, we're learning about all different things as far as our economy goes. And the latest is the supply chain. We may have another shortage of toilet paper, but for a very different reason. What is going on?
Yeah, it's amazing. I was saying, a month ago we got a crash course in options trading with the GameStop, and now we have like a crash course on the global supply chain. But what it looks like is that some winds caused a 1,400-foot-long container ship to block the Suez Canal.
The Suez Canal is finally clear as of today, but man, it was blocked up with that huge barge for nearly a week. There were so many ships that could not get through, and it messed everything up.
Yeah, they say it's about 350 ships waiting to get through. And about 12% of all goods traded daily goes through the Suez Canal. So, it is backing things up, but, it's a temporary problem.
All right. What kind of effect is this going to have on the rest of the world? And are prices going to start going up around here for a little bit, or what's the deal?
No, not really. That ship was, a lot of the ships that go through the Suez Canal go from China to Europe. That ship was going to Rotterdam. I mean, you might see some shortages, but, I would be very surprised if this had a lasting impact longer than a day or two.
Okay, all right. I was thinking about the Panama Canal too. I mean, that is like the shortcut between the East Coast and the West Coast, and if something happened there, we could be in big trouble. Something similar could happen, and it really is amazing just with all the traffic that goes through there, and it was really interesting kind of getting a look into what does go into the toilet paper that you buy on your shelf in Brunswick or Schenectady. It was an interesting look into the global supply chain. We're talking to Aaron at Fagan Associates about just different financial things. Aaron, now we could have marijuana legalized here in New York even as soon as later this week. What kind of impact is that going to have on our economy?
Hopefully it will do great things for our economy, really. I know the tax is pretty high. I think it's in the 20%. I mean, when we pumped all this money into the economy with all these stimulus packages, we do have to find ways to get some of that money back, and I think that's kind of what's going on in New York and with the recreational marijuana. I think we're just trying to figure out ways to tax people in New York State, really, and that's probably one of the clearest ways. And I mean, I think it was happening anyway, so it was a sooner or later type thing. And after COVID, I think it's a smart move.
What other things do you see going on in the capital region that might help our economy as we try to reopen things?
I think just reopening of the restaurants and gyms, the small family businesses are going to get back to work, and just some normalcy. I was reading an article that all the boat slips in Lake George are already taken up for the entire year, so you can't even keep your boat in Lake George, and the same thing's happening, around the country. And I think that's a great sign for the economy and just for people wanting to get back out and enjoying life again.
Yeah, I was wondering, planning for summer vacations or even into the fall or next year, if it's going to be tough to get hotels and airline tickets and things like that. It'll be interesting to see how it all works out.
For every dollar of stimulus, people save between 20 and 40 cents on that dollar. So, there's a lot of money saved up and a lot of personal savings, and I think people are really looking forward to getting out and spending that money. And I think it's going to be really good for our economy.
All right, Aaron, if people want to, do a little savings and, maybe make their money last a little longer, how do they get in touch with you guys for some advice?
Yeah, we have a contact page on our website, faganasset.com, or you can always give us a call at 518-279-1044, and we can set you up with an initial consultation.
Sounds great. I really appreciate your insight on all this stuff, and, let's keep the economy cranking forward once we get that barge out of the way.
Yeah, it's starting to get nice out, and, you just feel more optimism in the air.
I hear you. All right, we'll talk to you next week, buddy.
Okay, thanks, Randy. Take care.
Yep, bye-bye.